Alright, so hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to do a to-do thing. Not really sure if it's going to work. If you've seen my previous video, I have an application called My Effectiveness Google Play. Yeah. I'll just quickly look it up. I want to create this. I'm not going to create the whole application, but I want to at least create this. And I honestly have no idea if this is going to work or not. If I posted the video, then either most of it worked or some of it worked. But I won't ever post a video if I know that it's going to absolutely fail. So I'm going to go ahead and select HTML preprocessor. Let's go ahead and see if I can't increase. There we go. That way it's easier to look at. Let's get some sass in there. Let's normalize. And let's go ahead and hook in Bootstrap. And then go back up here. And we want some Babel. And we want some React DOM. And we want some React. Now, I've had some trouble with the React JavaScript. The basic principle of this video is to make a to-do list with 4 different boxes where I can put something in and it'll go into an array. Now, I could easily solve this storage problem by storing it in a cookie or local storage, but I want to do array simply because I want it all to be within the browser, and I want to use the React language because I've just started learning it. So let's go with live coding multi. No, come on. No, come on. To-do list. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is actually set up our boxes. So we've got a div. Okay. And we'll call that container, right? Actually, let's go ahead up and set up a div multi to do list. Okay, so we're gonna want this to be an H3. We're gonna want to pull that towards the center. That's wrong again. Okay, so now that we've got it centered, let's go ahead and change this view here. We want it to be to the left. There we go. Okay. So, first thing we need to do is actually set up our boxes. Now, React is a little bit different. From what I understand, and this is actually my first live React project. So from what I understand about React is that whenever you make any type of HTML that's interactive, you need to attach it to something. And you should have all the components inside of a single React object. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call this main, and we're going to put up some CSS. We're going to say that main has a border Okay. 1 pixel solid black. We want it to be a width of half the page of any given time, and we want the height to be half the page at any given time. Now we need to have a border radius of 5 pixels to give that nice rounded look. And we also need a text component. And this text component is going to be residing within a div. So we're going to put container, and we're going to put input, and then space space, and then we're going to have input type as text. Text center. No. Okay. Now we have input text align center. There we go. Margin top is 5 pixels. Okay. So now we have all the things we want in there. Okay, so excuse me for a moment. React JS. I'm just gonna copy this. We're gonna come back over here and we're gonna put this in. Go ahead and remove this comment, and we're gonna say that this is the to-do list. Okay. Now we want 4 boxes. Box 1. No. 1. Okay. We want to give the ID, so we'll call this an ID of main as well. And then we'll put main here. Okay. We want to switch out to do list. Okay, so from what I understand, this should be attaching to the main and going in here, and it should be producing a div all of its own. However, something tells me React DOM. See, this is what I mean by CodePen has been giving me some difficulty. Let's go ahead and I didn't list my jQuery. Okay, so we have React DOM is not defined. Okay, this is the remarkable text. This is jQuery. This is Babel. We have Babel. And this is the React DOM. Let's see what we have going on in our connector. So this is what it's set up for on Cloudflare. Let's go ahead and remove these and see if we can't get these to pop up in the right order. So jQuery has to come before everything. React is what React DOM is based off of, and now we should have React DOM. There we go. That's I knew it was something. I knew it was something. Okay, so now we've got it here, right? And now we need 3 different boxes. So the first thing we actually need to do is call these to-do lists. Okay. And now we need 4 different divs. Just a quick note. Whenever you render something, it has to... You can only render one object. So it all has to go inside the same div. Now, because this is a parent div, I have to remake another containing div to actually go into this. So now that we have this, we can actually separate them out. And we can assign them class names. Okay, so no, I have caps locks on. Class name equals, and then we'll say box. And now we'll just put it as 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want something like example to go in all of these. And this is just to give us a look as to what this will look like whenever we actually add something into these div boxes. So, you know what? I think I'm going to actually take away that border radius, because I think it might look nicer if they're all just boxes. Okay, so we called this to-do lists. To-do lists. Was it capital or lower? It was lower. Okay. So first of all, we need display flex. Okay. Ooh, that is interesting. Okay, well, that's an interesting property. Why did I do that? Let's see what we get with this. No? Okay. Flex wrap. There we go. Okay. So we want to go ahead and place the border around. Let's go ahead and close these, get them done. That was very useful. Border 1 pixel solid black just to see what we're dealing with. Okay, so we want each one to take up 50% of the page. Huh? Okay, so flex basis is 50%. Let's just reload this to make sure that it didn't lock up on me, because sometimes it does that. Okay, what happened? React DOM is not defined again? Really? Settings, JavaScript. Really? Okay. Oh. You fucking assholes. It reloaded it and put jQuery at the bottom. Yeah. React DOM. Okay. See, I hate it when they do that. Okay, so we got that, right? No, I'm not allowed to have. Oh, okay. I forgot. Whenever you're using percentages, it doesn't actually take up the page unless there's content to put there. So we can put pixels. Yeah, okay. So we can put pixels. So let's actually put that as 100 pixels. Now, what does this do for this? I mean, so long as it's not used on the... So long as it's not used on a smartphone, I suppose it would be good, but we can make it optimized later. This is just to make sure that we can see it. So we want this to... We need div first child padding top is 10 pixels. No. My bad. Margin. Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I could just do this. There we go. Yeah. So now it'll be just from the top. And of course, we'll have to making it compatible across all platforms. So it's not something I'm really going for in this one, but it is something to work on. Okay, so we now have this, and we need to put stuff in here. Let's make these shorter. go ahead and put a comment outside of the class. Okay, so, oh, and I need in for not. There we go. Not important and urgent and not important and not urgent. Okay, so now that we have it set up, we now need a button. We need a button. No, 1, 2. BTN. Okay. BTN. BTN. Danger. Important. Not important. Urgent. And not urgent. Let's go with primary. What are the other ones? I know there's success. You know what? Let's use success for one of them. And then I think there's a fourth one. I think there's a yellow one. BTN colors. Warning. And then let's put a BR tag in there. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, what? What happened? Input. We need that to be much more. Oh man. It's selecting the div. That's good. But we also need to select the input. So let's go with input just to see what's happening. Okay. So yeah, okay. So I shouldn't have used the attribute selector at all. Okay. So now that we got it all nice and pretty, let us go back in here and apply 1, 2, 3, no, 3, and 4. Okay, so now we can just refer to them as 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Let's go ahead and fix the height. Main. I think that would be 200 pixels or close to it. Yeah, I'm pretty close. Me? Oh, wait, no. 250. 230. That's good. Yeah, okay. That's good. And then if we move it back and forth, that's nice. Okay. So, now we got buttons for 1, 2, and 3. So, let's first make sure that we can grab the input. So, LED. I'm gonna try to use some ES6 components. So let choices. No. Text. Text equals. What's the class for that? The text is here. So let's go ahead and say text. So text dot attribute val console.log text. Okay, so la text la. Oh wait. Text on change function okay, there we go. Okay, so okay, so it is not grabbing it. So let's see if HTML will work. Still not working. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the val. See if that'll work. Okay, we got it. There we go. Okay, so array equals okay, so okay. Why did I do this? These actually need to be values. Val. No. Value. And then close you off. Okay. Now you should be recategorized. Okay. Important and urgent. Urgent. What did I have? Okay, so we had important and urgent, important and not urgent. Not important and urgent. Not important and not. Okay. We'll fix that later. Okay. We need to grab okay, so we actually need to put this above that. Because what'll happen is a user will look at this and go, oh, wait a minute, I need to click on one of these buttons and then click on the text, the input text. Excuse me. Sheesh. Bottom. There we go. Okay. So that'll mess up until we fix it later with some CSS. Essentially, the reason why this is messing up is because it's not inside of a container really, and it's actually we could just put the display flexed. Flex direction call. Oh, come on. Flex direction. Oh, do I have to spell out column? Yes, I do. Okay. Width 50, view width. Let's make that 75. Okay, so that's all fixed. Now we need, let's grab this and we will go ahead and put a comment here so that we can save that. And essentially we want the same thing as we have done, but we need an if statement. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. We need to test something out first. Var test equals long. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. Would that even would that stop that? Because I think what happened was I just didn't know any better. Yeah, okay. So I don't need this long complicated thing down here. I actually don't need it to be part of props. Or do I? Oh, I broke it. Okay. Yeah, I broke it. Okay. What? No, no. What? No. Stop it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And because I can see it over here, it should be easy. Okay, so var 1. Let's do that. 1 equals empty array. Okay. And I broke this because there's nothing to actually reference there. Okay. So what we need is we need 1 and put that there. And then we got two, 3, 4. Okay. So we've got that properly referenced. Now what we need to do is we need to so button, we need to grab the button and then on click, because we don't want to write something that's gonna be copy and pasted for like a couple lines, right? So we want to determine the value, and so if oh, you know what? I should probably set it up so I can grab the value. This dot this dot val. Okay, right? So I should be able to open the console, click this, and then this, and then okay. Okay, so this is what we want. We want this dot val. We want to say that this is let choice equal this. Okay. Now, if the choice, now stop that. If choice is equal to 1, then we want one. Not sure if this will work. Text. Console.log 1. Okay, so we'll go ahead and clear that, and then we'll go this and this. Okay, so you should only be 1. Yeah, okay. And then I should be able to type in some other letters. And now it should, oh gosh. 1. Okay. Oh, my bad. Oopsies. I'm being dumb. Text. Yeah. What? Okay, sweet. Okay, so now we should be able to make this into a switch case. Switch. No. Alright, so I've got most of it working, but for some odd reason I can't just... I'll look into this outside of this video, but if you have any comments or suggestions as to what I might be doing wrong, I would greatly appreciate them. I'm just not understanding why because it's showing up in the console, so I know the data is there, but I have the feeling that the virtual DOM isn't recognizing that the list has updated. And so it's not recognizing it properly. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below. I'll look into why this isn't showing up, and you'll see it in the next video. Until then, like, favorite, subscribe, or never come back. See you later.